This slideshow is about sustaining innovation at Ford Motor Company by Jerry Smith, Grand Canyon University, August 26, 2020. At the young age of 16, Henry Ford left his small lumber business to work for the Edison Illuminating Company in Detroit. With a new job and an innovative spirit, he worked hard, and his work impressed his superiors and was soon hired as chief engineer. This was approximately 1 year after he and his wife had a son. His responsibility was to keep the city's electricity flowing. On call 24 hours a day and with no regular working hours, he was able to tinker and build just about anything he wanted. His goal at the time, in which changed everything about transportation, was to build his first horseless carriage. He completed this first functioning gasoline engine at the end of 1893, and just 3 years later, his first horseless carriage, called the quadricycle, in 1896. Just 2 years later, he was awarded his first patent for a carburetor called a Mayberry, and which was named after his inventor. The next summer, around July, he went on to produce his third car, the second car named Ford Model A, as it became the framework and structure for the third car, in which was more advanced than two previous models, with a tank that holds water and brakes in which stop the carriage. This type of innovation is what changed everything for transportation. With Mayberry's support, the mayor of Detroit, and Ford's own charisma, a group of investors contributed over $150,000 to establish the Detroit Auto Company by August of 1899. Just less than 2 weeks later, he left Edison, where he had worked for nearly 8 years. With innovation on his mind, Ford turned down many great offers of salary and titles to become the lead mechanical superintendent of Detroit's new automobile company, and accepted a salary of $150 per month. As one of 60 automakers at the time, the organization worked around the clock to keep up with Packard of Ohio and Olds Motor Works of Lansing, Michigan, but could not keep up, and by the end of 1900, the company collapsed. His investors saw great things in Ford and backed him as chief engineer of Henry Ford Motor Company a year later. This failed as well. 2 years later, Ford put everything he had and founded his own company called Ford Motor Company, and a month later, in July 1903, rolled out a Model A. This car was mostly made of wood and was a framework and inspiration that produced the Tin Lizzie, and this new Model T in 1908 sent FMC into leading the ranks of American automakers and turned its founder into one of the richest men in the world. This company's innovative culture defines the values, customs, and traditions that affect many people. Ford uses its corporate culture to maintain a high-performance, innovative workforce. Today, Ford ranks 5th in the global automobile market and must maintain high productivity and effective support for both technologically and process innovation. Ford innovative culture is very evident in how it correlates with Ford's vision. The mission statement captures a concept of excellence and teamwork. In the plan, the shareholders push and target to unify its global organization to achieve consistency and a focused approach. Based on this plan, the following are the main characteristics of Ford's organization innovation culture: by fostering functional and technical excellence, owning a sense of framework, role modeling Ford's basic values, and delivering result is the key to its success. Ford Motor Company emphasizes excellence in its organizational innovative culture and recognizes the importance of excellence to push its performance higher. Teamwork is among the most important priorities of the company's organization culture, and in this characteristics of the firm's organizational culture entails employee participation, emphasizes personal development using teams combined with each individual knowledge and skills development. By role modeling Ford, the company builds integrity and positive behaviors among workers, factoring values of initiative, courage, and organization citizenship. Ford's innovative culture is its importance of delivering a quality product, safety, and the ability to sustain all company activities. Finally, it is how the organization delivers its results from the culture of innovation by satisfying customers. The innovative culture motivates Ford employees to achieve greater levels of advancement and work to deliver more to its customers and shareholders. My personal vision of innovation starts with a sense of courage. Having an idea changes the world, and it's hard to imagine. I feel that if an innovator has the courage to put it out there, then it is possible that the investor can help get the vision in place. Not sure what Mr. Ford's vision was for his horseless carriage other than having his own type of vehicle. Ford was a poor farm boy from Dearborn, Michigan, and was used to hauling supplies and crops the hard way, by hand or horse and trailer. But he left home to make it better for himself and his family on the farm. The shareholders invested money and his customers invented the truck nearly 20 years later because of a need to make life easier on the farm. Ford understood this more than his competitors, and this became the success and how innovation is supposed to work. I want to give the customer something that is needed. As an innovator, I want to have the courage to put my ideas out there so people can make it happen. The investors, I feel we as Americans give our ideas to other countries just by Google searching possible ideas. Look at how many products are on the market from China. As an innovator, I feel it is important for my people to innovate, but in a way that can enrich the organization for growth. I also feel that rewarding those that innovate in a special way is the way to go. It is hard to innovate due to greed in this setting, but Ford looked beyond this and became at the time one of the richest men in the world. I feel if I have something that is innovative and can change the world, then I must have the courage to put it out there and see where it goes. Modeling FMC is a good way to innovate and bring changes to the world. It was not because he had something new, but he had something that worked, and the people, including the shareholders, approved of it. The structure that imposes innovation is something that is especially important within an organization. The structure must start a basic design of hiring people of culture and with ideas that are of normalcy. As an innovator, it is extremely hard to find anyone else who has done due to the population so many personality types. As a leader that wants organization success, I must have the right people on my side. I will find something that can be improved and use my team to collaborate an innovative product that changes everything. This out-of-the-box thinking is how great things are invented. The more I learn about innovation, the more I understand where innovators are in the mindset of the organization. I currently work as a landscaper, and I'm amazed at all the various inventions that help me do my job better. Honestly, it is too much of the same things. As an innovator, it must be extremely hard to design a new product. I want to explore other ideas and try out some new ways to do the job. The shareholders are the key, because as an innovator, these are the first people usually to get belief in first. It is not easy to give all this information away because in today's market, people are using ideas like crazy. I think if an investor or an innovator were not to worry about the financial part, then the product can succeed. This is a solid structure and framework for innovation, as I feel it is the only way to succeed in today's organizational world when it comes to innovating new products. In my type of work, every successful company has a few attributes that can help it succeed. The Ford Motor Company needs innovators, and it starts with employees. I feel that Ford should only hire people that know the product. First and foremost, the employees must love transportation and must be willing to help the company advance towards the vision, and that is to produce a quality product for the customer. Safety is important, and I feel it is important that all employees are safety minded so that when the innovators are brought to the table, that they have a sense of safety. I want to be able to allow my people to innovate. Ford had this opportunity and was able to produce a product that changed the world. People need to know the vision, and by knowing this key, know where to go and innovate in a way that helps others. The term how is most important. I need to know how to get there with the innovation experience. As a leader, I will want to know how the innovation works to better the organization. Having a plan is the first step, then structure and vision. The innovators need a place that is safe and the tools to do the innovating. I feel that by following a plan will help the organization have a purpose that works for customers, shareholders, and the world. Understanding the needs of the customer is one of the main attributes that innovation strives on. Canvassing the communities, using the internet, and organizational meetings, even sales at the dealerships, can help this get closer to achievement. Working with the service department can help define problems and problem areas that need improvement. Training, and more training that enables collaboration is key among personnel. A solid plan with goals and a way to track improvements is also a key factor. These are all the ways that innovation is to succeed in an organization. If you, as a possible shareholder or customer, go back and understand the history of the Ford organization, you will see that the innovation process was continual throughout the history of the automobile. Following a step-by-step plan is essential in maintaining the vision for the success the innovation can lead to in any organization. I feel that FMC can benefit in many ways and remain on top and be a top contender in the transportation market in the United States and globally around the world. Ford's vision to innovate. It can happen. The end. This is my reference page. The end. Thank you.